gentlemen, welcome along to our latest test drive, which is the Claas Torion 738 T Sinus, which is the latest addition in the loader lineup to Claas, and it is the first pivot steer loader in Claas's range to get a telescopic boom, which is what the T stands for in its model number, and it's the first one to get this fancy rear-wheeled steering as well. So as well as the pivot steer, the bendy bit in the middle, it's also got a steered rear axle, and that's the bit they call Sinus, hence the model name. Now, as for the model number, the 738 bit, so the 7 relates to the machine's operating weight, which is about 7 tons. And the 38 bit, that's the bit that relates to the machine's full turn tipping load, which is a bit of wheeled loader speak, and it basically means at full lock it will take about 3.8 tons to tip this thing over. However, in telehandler speak, its lift capacity is more like 2.3 tons. And then as for lift height, that is roughly, I think it's about 4.8 meters to the bottom of the pallet fork. So probably to the main pivot point, that's probably thick end of 5 meters. So quite a handy reach. And basically the aim of this loader, well, the aim of what Claas is trying to achieve, is compared to its current pivot steer machine lineup, which has fixed booms, and they don't have this fancy rear wheels rear steering. So basically what they're trying to achieve is just a little bit more flexibility, really. You get your extra reach and a bit tighter turning circle as well. So for some of you guys who may not be aware, Claas did a deal with Liebherr 2 or 3 years ago, a partnership deal which gives Claas access to a full range of pivot steer loaders and wheel loaders, loading shovels, whatever you want to call it, and they also get a full range of rigid telehandlers as well, which formerly were built by Kramer. So that's what's happened there. Like I say, they get it's good for Claas because they get a massive lineup of wheeled loaders in their portfolio now, and this is the latest machine to be added to that lineup. So power-wise, in the back we've got a 3.3 litre Yanmar 4-cylinder engine, 73 horse. So 73 horse, 7-ton machine. It's kind of in the range of something like, in terms of competitors, it's roughly equivalent to something like JCB's TM220, and also, you know, the equivalent. Schaefer's got something similar, and so have Weidemann. Quite a few people these days have got something similar to this. So it's got some tough competition. Now, normally when we do these reviews, I normally have a little bit of time to have a little play and a bit of practice on these machines. Then I don't look like a complete tool when it comes to actually filming it. However, we've not had a huge amount of time with this machine. In fact, it only arrived this morning. So we are literally learning this machine together, so to speak. So what you're seeing now is pretty much a true first impression of the machine. So we'll try not to bolt it up.